You'll need to wait here, sir, if you don't mind.
She's not drunk. It's not what they think it is.
I don't know what I think till we've had a look at her.
I found these next to her.
OK, looks like an AS. Get these checked, see what we're dealing with.
I'm sorry, I should have said before.
Oh, you've had a shock, as long as we know now. Hello, can you hear me?
I know people are making the effort, but look at the state of some of this stuff. If Otten Tip was closer, they wouldn't be dumping it on us. What's this?
They're coming back then. Don't be so ungrateful. People are giving us gear out of the goodness of their hearts and you're slagging them off.
Marlon, what's this box full of?
Junk.
Right, so shut up then.
Yes, Tricia.
And we're having no more.
No, Tricia.
I mean it. I should be wearing this.
Hey, we've got a few more bits and pieces on the van.
Oh, no, you shouldn't have.
Hey, no bother, love. Not for family.
Come on. We're having a look at this flat then, or what?
Well, it's still a bit of a tip while we're getting sorted, like, you know.
Yeah, and half the village is using it.
Not fussy, are we, Kane? As long as you got a chair and a kettle.
Oh, yeah, good idea. Go put the kettle on, Trish.
Hey, I bet you've got a right little love nest, you two going on up there, aren't you? Eh?
Huh? Oh, well, it's coming along, you know.
Shall I ask somebody to get you something? A cup of tea? Excuse me?
Me? No, it's all right.
Do you have to be somewhere?
No.
We've sorted out what those pills were.
Ah.
Don't worry, I'm not the only one working with her. How come you didn't phone for an ambulance?
I just thought it quicker to do it myself. And I didn't want the village to be in on it.
She's lucky you figured it out so quickly.
Yeah.
Blimey. You'd be better off in back of our van.
Last time we're in a place like this with a guard on door.
Oh, we're still trying to get it sorted.
Yeah, it just needs tidying round, that's all.
Why didn't you say?
Well, we don't want to impose on people's goodwill.
Well, there's no point having it if you don't impose on it, love. That's what it's for.
There's a ton of stuff you could have at our place.
No, we don't want to put you out.
Give over, man. Look at the state in here. You sorted us out with Pollard over that barn. We owe you one.
Hey, what about that bed in backyard?
No, there's no need, honest.
Hey, solid brass, that. Well, most of it. It's covered up, so you'll be right. It just wants a wipe. Come on, let's load it up, van. We'll be back before you're open.
Marlon.
Here, let me take some of this stuff.
Hey, something smells good.
I hope so. Be ready by the time you get yourselves organised. And come here, you. I've been really jealous of you all week.
I brought you a present.
Come on, let's get this back.
Is that from me, all the way from Spain? Thank you.
We got your present all, but you can drink ours.
Oh, thanks, guys. That's really thoughtful.
We'll help you drink it.
Yeah, we'll find it later. Come on. I think we've been gone for a month with all this gear.
Why don't you take her to say hello to all your other dollies? Seeing she's been on her own all this time. OK.
You know we can never pay you back for everything you've done for this family, don't you?
Jack, that's not why I've done it.
Well, I know that, but...
What have you been, Kathy?
As long as it's not that paella.
No, it's steak and dumplings, so you should be all right. You'll have to dish it out, Jack. I'm not stopping.
Of course you are. Don't be so daft.
Come on, Kathy. Can open your wine.
No, it should be just family. You're all back together properly now. You don't need me here under your feet. Plates are in the oven. Everything's sorted. See ya. Mr. Pollard.
Ah. Is she all right?
I can't say for definite, not yet. Now, I know the nurse wrote it all down, but you said Gloria. Would that be Mrs. Pollard?
Sorry? No, she's no relation.
But you found her in her house.
I called round, that's all.
Not your partner, then?
We're friends. And not responsible for her, if that's what you mean.
I'm not prying, Mr. Pollard. I just need a contact number. If there's a husband, relative, whatever. Someone who's prepared to be responsible.
Ashley... Thomas, the vicar. I've got his number here. Is she going to be all right?
You're welcome to wait.
I will. Bit longer. 01756 927
Ah, quiet today.
I'm not complaining, love. Actually, I am. 85 in Malaga. What were you doing stuck here? I don't know.
Oh, well, at least it's spring.
I don't know how you can tell.
Speaking of sun, I see the Sugdens back.
I knew they were due. It'll have done wonders for them kids, if nothing else.
Yes, but it makes one wonder how they'll ever get back to leading a normal sort of life, doesn't it?
I imagine it's not about getting back to anything, more like starting again from scratch. And he's not the only one. Richie'll have a lot to sort out after all that trial business and all.
Yes, I wasn't really thinking about him. There must be more between them after the way it worked out. One minute the lad's telling one story and the next minute it's completely different. Very odd, if you ask me.
Very odd if you ask anybody. I just hope they're not in here when it comes to having it out.
Wait to hear, please.
Yes. Eric? What's going on? What are you doing here?
I found her. Brought her in.
What happened?
Did nobody say anything?
Yes, but why would she possibly want to do anything like this? I just can't believe that someone we know... I mean, Gloria, we see her every day, Eric. When something like this happens, it's like... Why didn't she say something?
You can't start blaming other people.
I'm a vicar. If she couldn't come to me... It's worse than that. I mean, she knows us. We're supposed to be friends. We're supposed to know.
Well, neither of us did we? The house was empty. There was no furniture. No pictures, ornaments, nothing.
What? How do you mean, nothing?
Exactly that. I can only assume it was all sold.
But I didn't know she was... It didn't seem that bad, not from what she said.
It never occurred to me. I doubt anybody would have. I just saw the bottle and I thought... I don't know what I thought. Not this.
I wasn't trying to imply it was anyone's fault before. Sorry. But that doesn't mean that we... I mean, people who are supposed to know her, it doesn't mean that we should be damn well ashamed of ourselves for allowing something like this to happen, does it?
Richard, get your coat on.
I've not had my tea yet.
You've got to get your priorities sorted out now. Do you want to waste time eating or do you want a beer?
Both. Some of the looks I've been getting lately. I'm not sure whether I shouldn't be barricading myself in.
We've been through all this. You've put them right once before. If you didn't let them get to you then, you shouldn't now.
Yeah, I know, but it'll be back to whose side are you on? I saw him going home earlier. It's all back to happy families again, isn't it?
Richie, you are talking about a man who has just got off a murder charge, nearly spending the rest of his life in a room half this size, and it wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for you.
I don't want to think about it.
Fine, I'm not going to make you. It's done, over. But if you're not in that pub in half an hour, I am coming back to get you.
You going to lend me your riot gear?
Half an hour, Richie.
Be nice if they'd tell us something. Fancy a tea?
The stupid woman. Why didn't she say something?
Like, take some notice of me? I don't see the point of getting angry.
That's all I can think of.
At least not at Gloria.
All right, I'm angry at this place. I'm angry at this whole damn setup that allows somebody to get themselves into a situation like this. I'm angry at that doctor who won't tell us what's happening.
Why stop there?
As I said, it's all I can think of.
But you're not angry at yourself. Well, I don't know about you, but I'm having one. I don't suppose you've got any change for the machine by any chance?
Oh!
Still won't work.
What happened to Ken? He swarmed off to what? Otherwise I've been sooner.
This is a restaurant, you know.
Oh, you can make us a butty when I get back down then, eh?
There's a landlord outside.
Don't thank me now. Them as cares about you won't see you struggling.
Tell him to take it back.
I can't, he'll be upset.
Well, I'm upset. What about me?
At least we've got a bed, it's a start.
Are you lifting your end or what?
It's a pile of scrap metal.
Just to his solvent.
Well, I'm not sleeping in it.
We'll have to think of something else to do in it then, won't we?
Are you pushing it or what?
Yeah, he is. Really pushing it.
Dr. Bradshaw?
You're Gloria's vicar, obviously.
Ashley Thomas, how's she doing?
She's still unconscious, but she's out of danger, fortunately. We were still waiting for the results of a few tests, see what's still swilling around in there, but no, she should be fine.
You did well, Eric.
Well, I did what anybody else would have done.
So what now?
Well, until she comes round, we don't really know what's gone on, whether it was an accident or, more likely, a deliberate suicide attempt.
So when do you think we'll know?
An hour? Maybe longer. It depends on how strong she is.
I'll stay, Eric, if you need to get away.
You don't mind?
If you want to sit with her now, that's fine.
I'll phone Bernice. My wife, she'll be wondering where I am. Come on, I'll walk down as far as reception with you.
Thank you.
If it helps, there are people you never really know.
All right, sweetheart. Thought you were avoiding me.
I've tried, but it doesn't work.
Well, I'd come in for one, but I've got a bit of business in Otten. Don't ask.
I don't want to know.
It shouldn't take me too long, though.
Don't bother. I'm all fixed up.
Oh, tell me how it is and I'll kill him.
I wouldn't put it past you. Anyway, it's nothing you need worry about.
That's just it, you see. I do worry. I never thought I would, but I do.
You want to be careful. That's your human streak.
I know. I can't control it.
Are you going mad?
Absolutely. Anyway, there's no need to worry. I'll check for witnesses.
I've made a bit of a mess of things, haven't I?
I can't tell you how much I've missed this. It's a pain at times, this farm. But I tell you what, it feels great just being here again.
It's back to being a proper farm now you're here.
So long as we're all together, son. That's what counts. Hey, Robert?
We're together in Spain. Coming home, it just makes me think of Mum all the time. That's all this farm is now.
Well, only if you keep dragging it up.
You know I'm right, so don't even bother.
Well, it's still for sale. We're not tied to it.
Well, you said yourself, it's who we are, this farm.
Well, we'll be a family wherever we go. And there are other farms, somewhere.
There's farms in Spain.
And they've got beds upstairs too, madam. And it's time we got you into one. Come on.
Thank you.
There's nothing to thank me for.
You're here, aren't you? I assume somebody found me or I wouldn't be here.
Eric brought you in his car.
He came to my house. Where is he now?
He had to get away. Something he had to do, I think. I'm sure he'll be back in the morning. He didn't go until he knew you were all right.
He's a good man, Eric.
What happened, Gloria? What were you thinking?
If I'd been thinking, I probably wouldn't have done it.
No matter how bad you might think things are, there's always another way.
If there was, is. I didn't think I could find it. It's not as if you can see a choice.
I don't understand why you couldn't have spoken to somebody sooner.
You?
Anybody. If you thought they could help sort things out.
You've no idea, Ashley. You've got Bernice. You've got your friends. You've got God. Everything I touch turns rotten. And I've got to the stage where I know it before I even start. I am better off out of everyone's way.
You mustn't say that.
People are saying it for me. Not in words, maybe, but I can see it in their faces.
I should have known.
You only work for God, Ashley. You didn't know because I didn't want you to know.
But you were telling me. In a way, I can see that now. I missed it. Or ignored it.
Can't be right all the time. I couldn't even manage this properly. I had to get drunk to get the nerve, and then I got so drunk I hardly touched the pills. I passed out too soon. Not too soon. You know what I mean. I'm just tired, Ashley. I'm really, really tired.
Ah, about time. What are you having?
I'll have a lager, please, Dan. Pint.
You've not seen Jack, then?
Should I have?
Well, I was just wondering about what if he comes in while you're here.
Oh, we're only having a drink.
I don't want any bother, love. I'm not being funny, but you never know, do you?
Well, you get no bother from me, Dan.
I'm not saying I will, but... Well, you don't have to be driving to get in an accident, do you?
Oh, give over, Diane.
Well, you just have to be bad and I've done with it, eh?
Nobody's talking about barring anybody. All I'm saying is you and Jack have got a lot to sort out, and I'd rather you didn't do it in here. I'm sorry if it upsets you, but that's all I'm saying.
You've changed your tune.
Here, there's your money, and you can stick your pint. I'm not staying where I'm not welcome. I'm sorry, Angie.
Wasn't so long ago since you were backing him up.
All I was trying to say was, couldn't we give it a week or something? You must see what I mean, surely. Hey, what about this?
You heard what he said.
If you're trying to make that disappear, you have to drink it, you know. Did you find her?
What?
I thought you were looking for Gloria.
She wasn't feeling too well. I left her to it.
Very chivalrous. Did she say anything? She seemed a bit off earlier.
I wouldn't know.
Perhaps I should nip round there and see her then.
I think she wants to be left on her own for a while.
So she did say something then?
Just take it from me, all right? Just leave her alone for a bit, huh?
Eric said the house was empty.
Couldn't think of anything worth saving.
We've let you down, Gloria. I have. Your friends, so-called. Everybody.
Not when it's me that's been lying all this time. Pretending I'm someone special. And I'm just a miserable, old widow without a penny to her name.
Why couldn't you have asked for help if it's only about money?
I don't know. The only thing Malcolm left me was a pile of debts. No insurance. Nothing. It's funny though, I still miss him.
Then you know he wouldn't want to see you like this.
I just wanted to stay how I'd always been. But I couldn't afford the mortgage. Can't afford anything. You wake up every morning thinking something will turn up. It doesn't, and after a bit, even waking up's a disappointment.
Please don't say that.
Why not? If it's true. It's lying that's the sin, Ashley. That and stealing. And I've done both. That watch business and Edna's vet's bill and other things. No phone, no electric, but I'm still here having to sort it all out, aren't I?
You must come back to the vicarage. Bernice would insist if you were here.
No, you mustn't ask her.
It's already done. Just till you're back on your feet, till we can work something out. We will. It's never too late to start again, surely.
You sound like a vicar.
Sorry.
I think sleep might be in order, don't you?
Do you mind if I stay until she goes off?
I'd like that to be soon, if you don't mind.
No more talk for tonight.
I'm sorry to have put you to so much trouble, Doctor.
Just until she goes off.
You know, if I wasn't so knackered, I'd go to sleep.
You don't get no sleep on this contraption. You're better off on the floor. They used to torture people on things like this.
You know, we don't necessarily have to sleep.
Oh, forget it, Marlon. I'm up for most things, but I'm not getting bed spring injuries for anyone.
Could you not be persuaded?
Oh, I thought we were skint.
Oh, yeah. Doesn't mean we have to be miserable, does it?
Oh, look at the state of this place, though. It's like a skip with a roof.
Well, as long as you're here, I do not care.
Whoa! Oh, Marlon, now look what you've done. You made a right mess.
Well, it's not like you've noticed in this place anyway, is it?
I've just had an idea. Get that mattress back on the floor.
You mean...
No springs.
All these will make some space.
Sorry. Falling down on the job.
Oh, you've done above and beyond already. You might as well go home and get some proper sleep.
Not exactly a glorious episode as far as tending my flock goes, is it?
We can't know everything, can we?
Gloria said that. Maybe not. Some of us could know a bit more, though.
Listen, we're all in the same game. Trying to look out for people we've never met. Trying to save them, I suppose. You do what you can.
I think it's just the opposite in my case. I just nearly lost someone I thought I knew very well.
You get yourself home to bed. Oh, we'll still be here in the morning.
Good night.
Good night.
If you have been affected by issues raised in this programme, you can visit itv.com/advice for support information.